Okay, it's morning birds. This is thrilling. I don't generally talk during these things, but I thought it might be exciting to talk about birds if anybody shows up. Otherwise, I'll be working on my email for the morning, which is thrilling in its own way for me. I don't know how any potential viewer would feel about it. Let's see here. Okay. A little louder on the microphone, I think. Yeah, that's not so bad. Perfect. Well, maybe a little loud. Okay. So, right before I hit the start, there were many, many birds on the feeders. There are currently 0 birds on the feeders. So we've got a tray feeder here on the deck feeding black oil sunflower, black soldier fly larvae, and suet balls. And then we've got water in a heated bath. So, I'll try to keep up with the different shots and who's out here. Nice. There we go. Sometimes it'll just be quiet. And we'll listen to the birds. What birds there are. Oh, no birds. Yeah, I promise. There were dozens of birds here just a few minutes ago. I've seen probably 50 or 60 today on the feeders. And now they're taking their morning break. Oh, someone's here. But I think it's a starling. So we have a lot of starlings and house sparrows who come here. Invasive species. Oh, there he is. Ugh. Get a look at this guy. Such a beautiful bird, but not great that they're here illegally. Oh boy, they're gonna pig out. What a catastrophe. Okay, so there's a robin who works here, and he loves this tray feeder and tries to scare all the other birds away from it, but these starlings, he doesn't really have the juice to get rid of them. You can see him trying here. Yeah, he's very upset. Oh boy, the starlings brought their friends. We're gonna cut to the other side of the yard. Yep, there's the robin, threatening, being possessive of the water. I get it, brother. You can scare off those house finches, house sparrows. These starlings aren't afraid of you. He really knows how to drink, though. Okay. Oh, yeah. There's your local starling. So at the moment we've got mostly house finches. The feeder on the far right-hand side, I believe, is another house finch. Thought maybe it was a goldfinch. Oh, there's your eastern bluebird. I'd say one of my favorite birds that comes to the yard. There's a group of several that often show up together, but this guy seems to be alone today. Maybe he'll invite his family. Oh, there's the starling, back to scare off the house finches. Yep. Yeah, it's a shame they're so beautiful. Ooh, this is thrilling. We've got a northern flicker who has arrived. This is a large woodpecker that we get around here, and truly one of the most beautiful birds that comes to these feeders. Ooh, and he is tough as can be. I believe that's a male. I think that's what the red on the back of the head indicates, and you can see that yellow under his wings as he flaps. It scares away the starling. Oh, he's sweating the camera now. Come on, brother. Get back in there. Get some suet balls or some mealworms or whatever you want. Okay, he flew away. He's up on the tree close to the feeder, though. I feel like he's going to come back. Oh, there's the robin. This guy. He's always making it dramatic. Ugh. Oh, man. Come on back down, Mr. Flicker. House finch party continues out here. They're chowing down while they can. So the starlings return, or the robin comes to chase them off. The robin... Oh, yeah. Flicker is back. Let's get a good look at him. Oh. That is a truly beautiful bird. Look at that bib. So clean. That mustache. I mean, this is a distinguished looking bird. And when he flies off, we'll probably get a good look at the underside of his wings, which are a beautiful yellow color. There are two variants of the northern flicker. In this area we have the ones with the yellow. Oh man, I forget what conference call. They need to get on all about birds and give you some proper info here. Oh, he is chowing down on those suet balls. He loves them. Oh, this is a cool dude. Putting on the show for us. Very polite. I like the way he busts up the suet balls and then eats half at a time. It's a real class act. Oh, he's out of here. And here's the robin, who believes he owns this feeder. Jerk. That's all there is to it. I understand it's winter, there's a lot of snow, resources are scarce. I get it. And we're back to House Finch City out here. Local jerk, starling, European tourist. Males have that sort of red wash over their heads and chests and backs, and the females are the more drab look with the streakier undercarriage. Drinker here. You gotta finish your seat before you drink. Do not make a mess in the feeder. I can see somebody's already dropped a seed husk in there. Well, I love birds, but they are sloppy. Sloppy eaters, sloppy drinkers. They tend to poop everywhere. I'm cool with them. I love feeding them, but come on. Come on, guys. That sound that we're hearing in the background, off camera, I believe is a blue jay. And the blue jays will make a sound that is a pretty good imitation of a red-shouldered hawk, and that often scares the other birds off the feeder, and then the blue jay will show up after they scatter. We do have red-shouldered hawks that come to the yard, and I've never seen one of them catch a bird on the feeder, but there's also a Cooper's hawk in the neighborhood who, a couple of years ago, took a starling off as I was watching. And I guess the hawks are feeder birds too. They come here for food as well. there's the robin, back again. Just long enough to scare everyone off. Also got a dark-eyed junco hanging out just below the feeder. It's off camera. We get a lot of those in the winter. Those are a migratory bird that overwinter here and then go further north during the summer for their breeding season. Oh yeah, get in there, Finch family. You're common, but I don't mind feeding you. Oh, so what just happened there? The blue jay successfully scared everybody off with the fake red-shouldered hawk call. Local jerk, blue jay. Time without birds, and it's pretty scary poaching, I guess. Starling. is a bird, Addison. It's a European starling. A beautiful bird, but there's his friend. An invasive species, sadly. Oh, blue jay. A beautiful bird, but sadly a total jerk. Bluebirds are not bluebirds, that's a blue jay. Kind of tyrants of the feeder. Thanks for showing up to the stream, by the way. Oh yeah, more starlings. Oh, they brought their whole family. Well, we've committed to feeding everyone around here. But, I do resent the starlings a little bit. So starlings have a terrible 19th century story. Hold on, let me look it up and see if it's true before I give you this as a fact. Yeah, so starlings are a European bird, known in Great Britain as the starling, rather than the European starling. And they were brought in the 19th century to New York City. There was a... let me find this guy's name. Oh yeah, more starlings. So we're scaring off finches. So the starlings in the 19th century were brought to North America by a Shakespeare enthusiast, which is wild to think about. So, I guess they weren't first brought by the Shakespeare enthusiast. There was something called acclimatization societies who were thinking they were going to make America more like Europe, which is like the most colonialist thing I can imagine. So they brought starlings. And one guy decided Central Park should have every bird that's mentioned in Shakespeare, and the starling was one of them. Okay, we're getting some action here. But the robin's chasing everyone off again. This guy, I wish he had a name. He's such a jerk. Maybe Batman? That little black and white bird is Carolina chickadee. In this part of the country, they're Carolina chickadees. In the Northeast, there's often black-capped chickadees. They're hard to tell apart, but I know he's a Carolina chickadee because he's here. Yeah, Victoria, this is not, I don't think, the normal state of affairs for my feeders, because I think all the snow on the ground that has been here 4 weeks... Oh man, a chickadee just landed on the camera. That is cool from my point of view. Of course, it's great video for me to tell you about stuff I'm seeing that you can't see. But yeah, the feeders are not always this busy. I think the birds are in a particularly tough time. We've had snow on the ground for over a week, which is very unusual here, and it's going to stay another week or two, I think. So, These birds are eating me out of house and home. I'm refilling these feeders every day. They're going through many pounds of bird foods, but I like them. It's okay. Just saw an eastern bluebird out here on the distant feeders, but he's been driven out by finches. As I said earlier, we've got a whole family of bluebirds. They nest in my neighbor's yard. He has boxes up, and we get bluebirds all year round, which is really cool. They're some of my favorites in the yard. Where do all these finches even live? We got them all over those feeders. We got them all over these feeders. They're eating. They're drinking. They're loving life. Who's that squawking? Yeah, here comes the blue jay. That's him. Oh, look at this guy. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful jerk. Blue jays, I'm sorry to say, are big-time egg eaters. They'll raid other birds' nests in the spring and eat their eggs, then destroy their nests because they are, you know, I guess I shouldn't assign moral value to the way birds behave. They're just doing what their instincts tell them to do to live, but I don't know. Doesn't seem that cool to me, personally. Although I do eat eggs. But not wild bird eggs. Well, it's illegal, first of all. I guess the blue jays don't really know about the Migratory Species Protection Act. Briefly. Finches are really dominating the scene here. And out here. starlings, and they also don't fear the blue jay. Hi Jen, thanks for showing up here. We're just looking at birds this morning. I think that's our first cardinal of the day. Female, she's got that cool crest pointing up on the top of her head. She's out of here. Thrilling content about what's happening off camera. The Carolina wren is hopping on the bench picking up seeds. Blue jay's back. Male cardinal is behind the camera, considering making an appearance. And here he is. Unusual choice for the cardinal. Suet balls, of course. Well, this brand is a combination of peanut butter and beef fat, beef tallow. Birds love it in the winter. Packed on some calories. Okay, I think I'm going to wrap it up there today, as the camera just died for some reason. That's fine. We have the other camera. Anyway, thanks for joining me this morning. I'll try to do these a little more frequently. Sometimes there will be talking, sometimes there will not be talking. But thanks for coming and taking a look, everybody.